Please welcome Jodi Orgill Brown.
You have a karma connection, whether you know it yet or not. Karma could be your enemy, she could be your friend, or she could even be a member of your family. Indeed, karma is my brother-in-law's niece. At 10 years old, Karma has a mother who is wanted by the police, but who does not want her. The two father figures she has had in her life, both committed suicide. In other words, Karma has had everything in life but good karma. But all of that changed when my brother-in-law and sister-in-law stepped in. Now Karma has a family. She has 4 siblings and more cousins than she can count, most of whom she met last summer at a family reunion on a cabin in the woods. There, during the week-long event, we celebrated the birthday of another young family member by hanging signs on the wall that show the attributes and positive characteristics of that young family member. And when Karma saw those signs, she quietly declared, "I wish it were my birthday, so someone would make a sign about me." Now, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, what did I do when I heard that statement from Karma? What would you do if you heard that statement? I was on a mission. I followed Karma around all week. I trailed and quietly observed. I watched as the cousins gathered together to play games, and Karma sat off to the side. She drew pictures and cartoons starring haunted characters who were abandoned by their parents and were left alone. I watched as she danced to her own beats, not the same that the others did. And I listened as she sang songs to herself. I even got to witness when she had tiny moments of triumph and victory, when she conquered a fear and jumped into the lake for the first time, and when she made a friend and found out that friend was also a cousin. 48% of the American workforce, according to the UC Berkeley, believe that their work only makes a difference if what they do matters to someone else. Karma was desperate to know that she mattered to someone else. No one in her life had ever taught her to care, and she had never felt cared about. So indeed, after I did all of my research, I followed her around, and when the time was right, I presented Karma with her sign. And she proudly read, K, confident Karma. Yes, I took a little liberty with that one. A, artistic. R, radiant. That means, Karma, you shine from the inside out. M, musical. And then she got to the last A, and she stopped. I said, Karma, do you know what the word authentic means? She shook her head. Authentic means you are you, and you never try to be anyone else. A grin stretched from ear to ear, and she said, I can do that. And she took that sign and hugged it to her chest and declared she was going to hang it in her bedroom on her wall, and it was going to stay there forever. 70% of Americans believe that they have something distinct and individual to offer, yet they cannot identify what their own unique abilities are. So does that mean we have a world full of YouTube prima donnas? Scarier than that, we have many people who are lost because they believe they have a purpose, but they do not yet know what that purpose is. But purpose can be discovered and it can be created. So what are the tools of discovery for purpose? Number 1, the Ono Circle, as created by Taiichi Ono, Toyota's father of lean manufacturing. Number 2, an amplifying glass. Number 3, friends or customers. And number 4, third-party observers. What about tools for the creation of purpose? How do you create purpose? The answer might surprise you. You create purpose in much the same way that the human immune system shuts out disease and illness, by fighting against the very things that would weaken or destroy you. Nassim Taleb coined the phrase anti-fragile. More than being resilient, more than being able to bounce back after hardships, anti-fragility means you take those things that are seeking to hurt you or that make you vulnerable, and you take them to make yourself stronger. You use them to increase your strength, to amplify your assets, and to become better than you were before. Now, I found this out in a very unique and personal way. My own experiences and study have shown me that before you can experience the benefits of anti-fragility, you must first become fragile. For me, this happened at the discovery of a tumor wrapped around my brainstem. This medical condition challenged everything I knew about who I was, about my strength, about my identity, about my relationships, about my purpose, and my life. And don't get me wrong, there are absolute benefits of having neurosurgeons and plastic surgeons on speed dial on your phone, especially when you know they will answer after only 1 or 2 rings. I cannot take 3 brain surgeries, cerebral spinal fluid leak, facial paralysis, 35 days in neurocritical care, 6 reconstructive surgeries, and 8 years of struggle, and condense them into a simple sentence or a single lesson. But what I can tell you is this: I did not save myself. No matter what I did or could have done, alone it would not have been enough to preserve my life. But when someone reaches out and has that unique synthesis of purpose, connection, and touch, that ripple effect changes the world. If you don't believe me, ask my 9-year-old son, or ask Karma, if the people who reached out to them changed the world. I guarantee the 4th graders, they know the truth. Thank you.